main... Oh, I forgot the name. The main hall? No. Hey, what's up guys? Today it's July 24th and we're here in Seattle. We made it here yesterday afternoon. Right now I'm in a little park which is an unofficial memorial for Kurt Cobain, and I believe the house where he last lived here in Seattle is the house right there behind those bushes over there. I'm gonna see if I can get a closer look. Let's have a look at the little memorial. It's very tiny. Like, man, I would really expect a lot more, but well, it is what it is. I'm one of those people that thinks he was murdered. I don't know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. So it's this tiny little park over here, and there are a couple benches with some notes. So let's see what's on the benches. Yeah, so there are a few like little notes. Nothing much. I do agree with that one. Sorry about the language, but yeah. 24 years later, we'll still miss him. There's another bench over here. Really nice notes. Someone left a letter here. Kurt forever. Wow, I think if I had gone to university in a place like this, I would have gotten much better grades. Wow, look how spacious it is and pretty. So what is the relationship to Harry Potter? Does it look like Hogwarts inside? Okay, we can talk again. That was nice. It really does look like the Hogwarts.
Yeah, that's it.
The main... Oh, I forgot the name. The main hall? No.
The main hall? The Great Hall?
The Great Hall. The Great Hall.
Yeah, and you get there and you really feel like staying there to study. I mean, it's a really nice place to do that.
I will bring my laptop and work. Okay guys, we made it to our next stop, which is in the same university district. It's Layne Staley's condo. This is where he lived his last couple years, and this is also unfortunately where they found him dead. So it's the top condo over there. It's the one at the top, as far as I know. So yeah, very sad. So like I said before, I was a bigger Alice in Chains fan than Nirvana fan. I miss both of those guys. Both of them were such gifts to not just the music world, they were really kind people. If you really take the time, watch some interviews of Kurt Cobain and Layne Staley, you'll see how kind they were. They were so awkward when it came to fame. They were so humble. They wrote some amazing music. They will always be remembered. They will transcend for a very long time, and I really hope that all the younger generations are still enjoying their music. I think they are. It's not a very pretty place, but Layne was again a very humble guy, and he just wanted to be, he just wanted to be left alone and have some peace and quiet, not have journalists. He really hated the media. If you guys listen to the song Nutshell, that'll give you an idea of how he felt about the media, about journalists and stuff. It's sad to be here, but at the same time, I'm grateful that I got to, be here and enjoy their music and pay a little bit of tribute with this vlog to these guys. I'm gonna place a few links in the description if you're not familiar with Alice in Chains or Nirvana, and I'll recommend a few of my favorite songs. I also used to do music covers of Alice in Chains. Actually, my oldest YouTube videos on this channel are a few music covers. They suck, but I always tell myself I will make an updated version of those covers. I'm gonna leave the old versions here in the meantime for you guys to check them out. Okay, so our next stop now is visiting the Future of Flight Museum, which is supposedly where they build the Boeing airplanes. So we're going to see what this is about. It's a Boeing tour, and since I fly so much, I want to know more about airplanes. So let's see. So we are not allowed to have cell phones, cameras, anything during the tour. So I won't be able to share anything. That sucks. I will tell you guys my experience right afterwards. Alright guys, the tour finished. Actually, the no phone and no camera policy made a lot of sense. The reason wasn't so that we wouldn't take photos or videos. The reason was so that people wouldn't drop phones and cameras inside the facility. It's a huge, huge building. I'm gonna insert here a few images from YouTube because there are many videos up on YouTube from it so that you can see it here. And it's huge, so imagine if you dropped your cell phone there and it fell on an airplane being built. I mean, that would be horrible. It could also be dropped on somebody's head, and so I understand, so it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, that was really interesting. I'm learning a lot about planes. I do spend a lot of time in airplanes, I can tell you that. And I really love the 787 Dreamliner. If you've never flown on one of those on your next long trip, try to get a 787 Dreamliner because those are the best. Anyway, this is the lobby and I can show you a little bit over here.
And there she is, our captain today.
So this is, they say it's a real 727 cockpit. I have no idea how they understand all of this stuff.
Yeah, it looks complicated.
It's extremely complicated. And you really have no visual of what's going on outside. So those planes you see up there, the Dreamlifter, there are only 4 of those in the world. And they don't sell them. They use those aircrafts to transport parts of the Boeings, of the other planes, from around the world, because not everything is manufactured here. Some of the parts are manufactured in other places, and so that's the purpose of the Dreamlifters, to bring the parts from other countries. Pretty cool, huh? A little bit of airplane knowledge for you. And that's made of carbon fiber right there. Lighter than aluminum and stronger than steel or something. Okay guys, we are now at the rooftop of the Airbnb. It's not really an Airbnb, but it's kind of like an apartment. Yeah, it is an apartment. But we got it through booking.com even though it's an apartment. Anyway, we're at the rooftop right now. It's got a really nice view. I'm sorry that my camera doesn't function that well under low light, but gotta give it some credit. I hope you enjoyed today's tour of Seattle. I definitely did. Tomorrow we have a lot more to see. It's our last day because on Thursday we have to grab a flight to New York City. So I think the flight is like 11 a.m. or something. So if you're new here, as always, be sure to hit the subscribe button right now and tap the notifications bell right next to it so that you never miss a thing. Otherwise you'll never ever be notified again that I've uploaded a video, because YouTube is that mean. It's really mean. So tap that notifications bell, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that really helps, and leave me a comment below. Today's question is, what would you do if you could build a large audience on social media? What would you do with your audience? What would you tell them? What would be your message? Share with me in the comments, and also of course let me know what you thought about the tour today and what was your favorite part. If you like grunge music, all of that stuff. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.
And our captain today is Millan. There she is.